here's the water tank. As you can see, it is full. That says half, and there's like a lot of water in this basin here, this little, and that's kind of what it's for. So that'll just be another thing that we have to tend to. Okay, so we're changing out the gasket or the top fitting on the water tank that was leaking. Come to find out, here is the original one in pretty bad shape with no gasket whatsoever. There, as you can see, here's the new one, and here's the gasket. So he's attaching the float right now, so you can see the difference between old and new. And how much was this new cap and gasket?
Like 10, 12 bucks.
10 or 12 bucks. That's all it would take to fix this so it didn't leak. Seriously? The float that he's attaching basically lets you know how full the tank is by the markings on the top, which I don't know if you can see on there, but it says EV 1/2 PF. But again, 10 or 12 bucks for this part with a gasket, so then when we fill the tank, it doesn't leak out the top. He replaced the toilet gasket and the spring, which did nothing to fix the toilet. He hooked up the piping again for the hot water tank. Right here we bought a new Teflon gasket, which was like cents. So we hooked that up, even though the entire new part, the new hose and everything is coming. We don't want to wait, the 2 to 4 weeks or whatever it is to have no water. So because we can't fill that tank with this open. So, so that's hooked up. So before we can test this, we have to replace that part. Do you need your glasses?
Well, glasses would help.
Where are they?
I don't know.
I think there's some in.
I think they're on the back, in the back cabin.
Where?
Well, they're kind of laying up on the bed.
Do you see any glasses? There's a million shelves in here you could put it on, Oh, there they are. I'm going to glue these to his head. Don't break it.
So I'm trying not to. This is where you run a screwdriver through your leg.
I'm melting right now.
Okay, so
what's that gasket material? Just like a foam?
there's full. There's empty. Empty. Full.
Okay, so the float will actually, I think, work better because we'll be able to see it better.
I don't know about that. It's the same as it was before, but
Yeah, but we couldn't see it.
I saw it once. I think if you had a light, you could see it.
You saw it once. I never saw it.
So look at me. I got perfect vision. All right. Looks to me like he tried to seal it with some RTV or something.
Imagine that. Did it come with the screws, or do you have to use the original
No,
screws?
they're the same screws.
So,
Wow. Pretty short, too.
yeah, it looks like there is some sort of RTV around the edge of this, clear RTV.
Well, we'll just try
Okay.
it. See what happens.
Got
All right.
lots of work to do in here today. We, yesterday he was over here and he tightened up my kitchen sink piping that was leaking, and he actually turned, I'm going to show you, actually turned the piping around, which makes more sense with the way the pipe comes out of the floor. So that pipe right there, and since it's coming out at this angle, before this pipe and these two things were all turned around. So it was kind of at a weird angle. So I told him I wanted like them turned around and to run them this way, so then I have more room on this side to do some stuff too, and then I can figure out what I can do there. But anyway, so that got done, and he basically kind of filled up the sinks with some water to see if it held, and it did. So that is done. As you can see, what was a pretty boat 2 days ago is now a disaster again.
Disaster.
It's a disaster. This fix that we did here didn't really work very well because the screws were too short. So what he's drying out now is filled with water. He just kind of sopped it out with a sponge and dried it. So hopefully now with the longer screws that bite down into the actually tank better, that will seal better and that won't leak anymore. Like, I'll put a fan in. Oh, I'll hook the fan up. It's really hot back here.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Oh, okay. So, anywho, I am going to bring in my kitchen stuff from my car. At least that way I'll feel like I accomplished something today in this kitchen. And then I think I'll move all the my chemical storage right there down below the sink now that I know it doesn't leak. That's why I didn't really put anything down there yet. So I'll kind of show you my kitchen, my galley when I get it organized.